What's up, everybody? We are back. We are doing another Sporcle quiz today. It is Tuesday, May 16th. We all know the NFL news is a little slow. We got some rookie minicamp OTA stuff happening. But other than that, there's not really much happening. And, it's going to be a long couple months until preseason starts getting closer and training camp starts in late July and preseason games. So we're getting closer, but we're still a few months out. The NFL season is less than 4 months away, which is exciting. As always, if you could like this video, subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic. We are at 180 subscribers, and we're looking to get to about 200 by June 15th. That's our goal, our own personal goal. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the Sporcle quiz that I am doing today. I will leave the link to the quiz in the description, and you can check that out before, or maybe try the quiz yourself before watching this video. Pause the video and then come back and see how you do. See if you do better than me or worse, and let me know in the comments. This one is NFL 2022 receiving leaders. There are 283, and it looks like anyone and everyone who's got at least 100 receiving yards. So if you had 100 receiving yards last year, then you are going to be on this list. So we'll see how I do. I'm hoping to get around. Sorry, I'm just responding there. Oh, checking my mic's working. But yeah, hoping to get around, I don't know, 215, 220, something like that. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I ran out of time. If you watched my last Sporcle video, I ran out of time with the everyone to score a touchdown. And I didn't, I probably missed about 10 or so because of that. So this time, I think what I'm going to do, for example, the first one is Justin Jefferson. He had the most yards last year. I'm just going to start with Minnesota and type all the players that come to my head for Minnesota. So without further ado, let's get into it. Mic's good. Recording good. You can get a nice Kentucky chicken sandwich right here if you want. And here we go. So like I said, Justin Jefferson is the first one. I'll try and type full names if they have a common last name. Kendrick Osborne, KJ Osborne, or I said Kendrick Osborne. We got Hawkinson. We got Dalvin Cook should be on here. Alexander Madison was not on here. Okay. Trying to think of did Chris Herndon make the list? Who was their tight end before? Okay, anyways, Miami. We got Tyreek Hill. We got Jalen Waddle. We got Gesicki. I did this last one. They had Trent Sherfield. That's their third receiver. Gesicki. I don't think Smythe made it. Oh, he did make it. Okay, he had 129. Durham Smythe. Did Ahmed get on there? No. Mostert and Wilson. Jeffrey Wilson had to get on there. Is it just Jeff Wilson? And then did Gaskin get on there? No, he did not. Okay, Las Vegas. That is Devontae Adams, of course. We're going to have Mac Holland just came to my head. We have Hunter Renfrow. We have Darren Waller, Foster Moreau, Josh Jacobs. Kenyon Drake, no. Brendan Bolden, damn, he didn't even have 100 yards. He was brought in as a freaking receiving back. Brendan Bolden, Josh Jacobs, I got. Kaiser White, no, not Kaiser. Oh my God, that's a defensive player. Zamir White. Zamir White's not on here. White is on here, though. Okay, moving on from there. I got Waller, right? Yes. Philadelphia, this is A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith. Sorry, I should have typed the full name there. We got Dallas Goedert, Rager, Watkins. What Rager's on the Vikings, by the way. Quez Watkins on there. Miles Sanders should be on there. Miles Sanders didn't have 100 receiving yards. Wow. Boston Scott. No. Kenneth Gainwell will be on there. Okay, Buffalo. We got Diggs. Diggs, if I can spell, Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis, Cole Beasley came did not have 100 yards. John Brown, did he have 100 yards? No. But, I just already got Brown. That's why. Isaiah McKenzie should have that. Khalil Shakir, maybe. Yeah, 161. Dawson Knox, Devin Singletary, Cook. You already got Cook, James Cook. I don't think Zach Moss be on there. Zach Moss. Okay. Dallas, so that is CeeDee Lamb. We got Michael Gallup. Did Tolbert make it? No, Tolbert did not. Washington did not. No. I think he was hurt all year. Dalton Schultz. Definitely Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott didn't have 100 freaking yards. Wow. All right. Kansas City, we got Travis Kelce. We got Mecole Hardman, Valdez Scantling, Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm just going to type in Pringle and Demarcus Robinson because they were on the Chiefs last in 2021, but not on the team. Sky Moore should be there. I should have typed Sky Moore. Sorry, guys. I would have gotten Rondale, Elijah, DJ Moore. I would have gotten those guys, though. Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney. Did Noah Gray have 100 yards? He did. Okay, Washington, that is McLaurin. I spelled his name wrong. I think I spelled his name wrong again. 1C. Terry McLaurin. Logan Thomas, did he have 100 yards? He did. Jahan Dotson did. Ricky Seals-Jones was 2021, right? Yeah. McKissick have 100 yards? He did. Antonio Gibson. Did Brian Robinson have 100 yards? No. Curtis Samuel did. Okay. I'm going to type in DeAndre Carter because he was on the Chargers, but I know he was on Washington. Cleveland, we got Amari Cooper. I know I'm missing guys, but we'll see as I finish this up. Peoples-Jones. Ball is not there. Okay. Nick Chubb, probably. Kareem Hunt, probably. Did Dearness Johnson have it? Dearness Johnson. I think I'm spelling the name wrong. I'm going to type in Johnson and get a cheat. Okay, we got Dearness Johnson, Peoples-Jones. Moving on, Tampa Bay. We have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage, Fournette, Shad White. Shad White didn't have 100 yards receiving. Oh, I had White I typed in White already. Giovanni Bernard, maybe. Scotty Miller, good. Cade Otton. Kyle Rudolph was there. Did Denzel Mims. He was on the Jets. Rashad Perryman. Julio Jones. Just gonna type in OJ Howard because he was on the, drafted by the Bucks. Okay, Jacksonville. That is Christian Kirk. We got Jamal Agnew. We got Zay Jones. We got Marvin Jones. We got Evan Ingram. We got James. I just got Richie James. James Robinson. No. ETN. Jermichael Hasty. Okay, Jermichael Hasty was there. I'm just going to type in Dan Arnold. O'Shaughnessy. I don't think he was on. Played much last year. Okay, moving on there. I might be forgetting someone obvious there. The Jets. That is Garrett Wilson. Corey Davis has to be on here, right? Corey Davis. Tyler Conklin and Uzama. Okay, Breece Hall. Michael Carter. Tevin Coleman. Keelan Cole, I got. Tevin Coleman. No. I'm just going to type in Breida because he came to my head. Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore. I already got Moore from DJ Moore. Braxton Berrios. Okay. Seattle. Okay, so we're going to have Metcalf and Lockett. And then they had Marquise Goodwin, Noah Fant, Disley, and Dwelly. I just always associate the two of them. We have Travis Homer. We have DJ Dallas. We have Rashad Penny. No, Rashad Penny did not. Kenneth Walker. Yeah, they're very like three. They never have more a third receiver, so I think that's all for them. Cincinnati. I'm just going to type in Bird because he came to my head. I think it's like Jameer or something. Jameer, Bird. Maybe for the Falcons. Okay, we have Jamar Chase and we have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. There was the one guy, Irwin. I think it's like Trent Irwin or something. He had like 15 catches and 4 touchdowns. Hayden Hurst. We're going to have Joe Mixon. We're going to have Chris Evans. No, Chris Evans is not there. I think I already got him because of Mike Evans. Yeah. Mixon, P. Ryan. I think that's it. New Orleans, we got Olave. Michael Thomas have 100. He had a big game. Yeah, Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Marquez Callaway. Traquan Smith. Rashid Shaheed. Adam Troutman. Juwan Johnson. I think I already got Johnson. So Taysom Hill. I might have already gotten Hill with Tyreek Hill. That's all that comes to mind there. Okay, San Francisco, we got Brandon Ayuk. We got Deebo Samuel. We got George Kittle. Juwan Jennings. McCaffrey. Elijah Mitchell. I know there's another running back there that I'm missing. Okay, moving on. We got Jerry Jeudy for Denver. We got Cortland Sutton. KJ Hamler have it. Yes, KJ Hamler. Bunam. Okay. Bunam. Alberto. Nah. I thought I knew how to spell it. I had a trick. Anyways, Tim Patrick, no. I know they had Dulcich. Melvin Gordon have 100 yards. I think Javonte Williams did because he had a big game. Okay, moving on. Indianapolis, we got Michael Pittman. We got Paris Campbell. We got Alec Pierce. We got Mo Alley Cox. We got Jelani Woods. Jonathan Taylor, Naheem Hines, Marlon Mack just came to my mind. He's not. Okay. Atlanta, Zacchaeus is the first guy that comes to mind. Drake London, Kyle Pitts. I know they have another tight end that they threw to, which is frustrating. Cordell Patterson. Algier of 100 yards. Yes, he did. Caleb Huntley. No. Okay. Baltimore, we have Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. Boyle, not on there. Okay. Devontae Freeman, no. Kenyon Drake, Latavius Murray. I don't know why. I'm just thinking of old Baltimore guys. J.K. Dobbins have 100 yards. No. Gus Edwards have 100 yards. Or Brian Edwards. No. Rashad Bateman did. Duvernay did. Moving on. Rams. Cooper Kupp. I'm just going to type in Robert Woods. No. Skowronek. I know how to freaking spell it. Man. Skowronek. It's frustrating. Van Jefferson. They got Higbee. Tutu Atwell has to be on there. Keenan Allen and Allen Robinson. Yes. Cam Akers had to have it. Henderson had to have it. Okay. Wide receiver, we have Kendrick Bourne. We have Jacoby Myers. We have Nelson Aguilar. Thornton. Hunter Henry. Johnu Smith, Ramondre Stevenson, Damian Harris, Garrett Strong. No. Wide receiver for Pittsburgh, Pickens. Fryermuth, Najee Harris, Jalen Warren. Who's their third receiver on that team? I don't. Oh, Chase Claypool. Wide receiver, we got Alan Lazard, Romeo Doubs, we got Christian Watson, Robert Tonyan, DeGuara, Mercedes Lewis. No? Okay. Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, St. Brown, Randall Cobb. Okay. We have Mike Williams, DeAndre Carter, Josh Palmer, Gerald Everett, Austin Eckler, Joshua Kelly have 100 yards. He did. Did Parham have 100 yards? He did. McKitty. Jalen Guyton didn't have 100 yards, did he? No, he got hurt like second game. Wide receiver, we got Shepard. We got Wandale Robinson. We got Hodgins. Who am I missing from their top? Slayton. Bellinger. Barkley. Did Brightwell have it? Or we already got Brady. Okay. Arizona, we have Hopkins. We have AJ Green. We have Hopkins. Okay. Hopkins, Ertz. We have McBride. We have James Conner. We have Benjamin. I'm forgetting a receiver. Rondell Moore. Dortch. Marquise Brown. Okay. Wide receiver for Detroit. Cleve Raymond. Josh Reynolds. And Craig Reynolds. DeAndre Swift. Jamal Williams. We already got. Hawkinson. Brock Wright. DJ Shark. Okay. Tight end for Chicago. We got Komet. I'm just going to go through now. Oh, you know what? Mooney. I haven't done Chicago yet. Mooney, Claypool, Bird, Pringle. We got Montgomery will be on here. Montgomery, Khalil Herbert. And wide receiver New England. Another wide receiver for New England. We got Kendrick Bourne. Oh, Harry. No, Harry. No. We got Aguilar. I don't know who that other wide receiver for New. Oh, Devontae Parker. Good. Running back for Kansas City. Jerick McKinnon. How we doing here? I feel like my computer is slowing down. It might be slowing down a little bit, guys. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. Tight end for Houston, Akins. Running back for New Orleans, Kamara. Wide receiver for Carolina, Terrace Marshall. Robbie Anderson as well, or Chosen Anderson. Nico Collins. Okay, I got the first row, or first column. Tennessee, Okonkwo, and Austin Hooper. Wide receiver for Tennessee, Treylon Burks. Wide receiver for Tennessee again, Westbrook, Akinine. Wide receiver, I think that's Skoranek, but I can't spell his name apparently. Tight end for Seattle, it's not Dwelly or Fant. Parkinson. Yes. Wide receiver for Denver. Who's the guy that came in? Kendall Hinton. Yeah, he came in and played quarterback. Tight end for Indianapolis, that's not Jelani Woods or Mo Alley Cox, I'm not sure. Wide receiver for Carolina. Chenault. Laviska Chenault. Oh, it's the other wide receiver for Carolina down here. Don't know who this one is. Wide receiver for New Orleans. Michael Thomas. Wide receiver for Houston. I mean, Amendola is no longer here. Yeah, I don't know who that's going to be. I know I missed some of these guys. Like I did some of these guys on the touchdown list, but it's hard to keep these guys in your head. Harrison Bryant tight end for Cleveland. Running back for Vegas. It's not White. Bolden. It's not Drake. I got Jacobs. Brandon Bolden. Running back for Indianapolis. That's not. Deion Jackson. Yes, and Justin Jackson. Wide receiver for Indy. Oh, T.Y. Hilton had 100 yards. I know he's not Indy, but running back, Damian Pierce. No? Oh, Burkhead. Sweet. Green Bay and Houston. Oh, no. Atlanta. Don't know. Fullback for check. Yes. Tight end. Chris Herndon. I always go Chris Herndon. Irv Smith. Yes. I'll just type in Smith and get a couple more. I know that's kind of cheating, but wide receiver for that's not Rager. Don't know. Running back for Tennessee is that Derrick Henry, McNichols, Tom Haskins, Damian Hilliard, Dontrell Hilliard. Tight end for Tampa Bay. That's not Cade Otton or Cameron Brate. Cameron Brate, tight end for Carolina. Brevin Jordan. Tommy Tremble. Yes. And I got Brevin Jordan as well. Running back, Deontay Foreman or Chuba Hubbard. Oh, Amir Abdullah. That has to be somewhere, right? Yeah, I got him somewhere. Let's see. Abdullah. Oh, yeah, he was the other Raiders guy. Running back for Miami and, Chase Edmonds. Wide receiver for the Rams. One of those is Skoranek. Can't remember it. Tight end for Pittsburgh. I forget who their backup tight end is. Running back for Kansas City. Is that Edwards? Hilaire? Did Pacheco have 100? He did. Tight end. That's the other tight end for Atlanta. I don't know. Quez Watkins. Don't know. Some kind of these are gonna be like punt returners and stuff like that. Tight end for Denver. Okay. Bunam. Boog. Wide receiver for Detroit. Man, that's tough. Another Minnesota tight end. Drew Sample somewhere. Another tight end for Cincinnati. Another receiver for Miami. These are tough, man. Another tight end for Cincinnati. Jesus. Another tight end for Pittsburgh. God, man, these are like third string tight ends at this point. I should know who replaced Goddard when he came in. I probably should know that. For the Giants and Jets, I got Kyle Rudolph, right? It's Herndon. We got tight end for Farrell Brown. We got Noah Gray. Fullback for Miami. I know this one. Is it Gilliam? No. Ingold. Alec Ingold. I do know that. For some reason, I was looking at fullback. Galladay. Galladay have 100 yards? No, Galladay didn't have a freaking 100 yards. Was there John Ross? I'm trying to think of all those wide receivers that went through. Another running back for Houston. I did Marlon Mack. Jeez, man. Tight end for Dallas. Ferguson's not on there. Wide receiver for Miami. Tight end fullback for Carolina. I don't know if he is in my books or not. All right, guys. 247 is pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. I'm going to give up. We're going to see. We're going to kind of go through. I'm going to look at this second column. Skoranek. I just couldn't spell his name. You can count that as 248 or not. Kylan Granson, no. Jarvis Landry, I probably should have gotten. Philip Dorsett, meh. Dante Pettis, meh. Ray McLeod, maybe. Sometimes I remember him. Sometimes I forget him. I remember him more on Pittsburgh than I do San Francisco. So I'm not too worried about that. Naylor, Amari Rogers, and then there's Amani Rogers who's going to be a tight end. Brandon Powell, Hayward, Pruitt, Pascal, maybe. I could have remembered that. I remember him, associate him with the Colts. Yeah, there's only a couple that I feel bad for missing. Zonovan Knight. I should have gotten Zonovan Knight if I thought about that more. I was kind of running low on time and just kind of over it at that point. So not super upset. I mean, 247 is 87%, average score 64. Let's see the easiest one I missed. Maybe like a Rogers or something. Easiest one I missed is a Velus Jones. I didn't type in just Jones. I did Julio Jones. And that's why Velus Jones is at 94.7%. Wilson is another one. If you type in Garrett Wilson, Wilson for Garrett Wilson. Trying to see the legitimate easiest one I missed here. Landry. That makes sense. Jarvis Landry is a guy I should have gotten, and I kind of said that. Jarvis Landry, and there was one more that I said. Skoranek, I just couldn't remember how to spell his name. The hardest one I got, though, was Josiah DeGuara. Only 16%, 15.9% of the people got. No one got Tanner Hudson. That's amazing. No one's gotten that out of however many plays of this. 132 plays. That's kind of funny. But there you have it, guys. Let me know in the comments how you did. If you did better or worse, I'll leave this in the comments, the link to it, so that you can do the quiz yourself. But thank you very much. If you could, again, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. That would be great. And we will catch you guys all next time.